I just saw him like signal to the bartender like I'm scared. What's up you guys, it's Pao and welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for joining me today. So today I have one of my favorite type of videos to do on my channel, which is a mukbang and a story time. I'm gonna be telling you guys a story of what happened in Puerto Rico on New Year's Eve. And if you guys watched my last vlog, I left you guys on a little bit of a hook-hanger. I left you guys on a little bit of a cliffhanger. If you didn't watch it, let me just tell you like a little bit of what happened. If you did watch it, girl, let's get into it because you're gonna be shocked. This is what I'm gonna be eating today, you guys. I believe this is Japanese food. Let me tell you, this is delicious. I believe this is chicken katsu. I'm not sure. Oh my gosh, I've been waiting for this. Like, you know what I hate when I do mukbangs? Like, oh my, like I get so impatient when I, oh my god. Let me, hold on.
Let me put the sauce on top of the chicken real quick.
Oh, bitch. Hold on. Okay. Oh, it's spicy. Oh, bitch. I think my friend told me the wrong spice level. So this food, it has a spice level at this place, right? You could choose whatever spice level you like. Oh, bitch. I think she did tell me the wrong spice level. I like spicy food, don't get me wrong, like I'm Mexican. O sea, sí me gusta, obviamente, me encanta comer picoso y así. Pero hay personas que se pasan que I'm like, does your asshole not burn? Okay. So good, you guys. I was in such a rush. I didn't order a drink. I'm like, damn, that sucks. But you guys need to try it. Like, I'm not joking. This is like one of my favorite foods ever. Hold on, girl. If you don't have anything to eat with you, pause this video real quick, get you something to eat. I know this is gonna get you hungry. Like, this is delicious. Oh, also, in my last video, I commented saying I was gonna do 2 different videos for the second Puerto Rico vlog and the story time, but you know what? I'm gonna include them all in here, you guys. It's probably gonna be a long video, so I'm gonna have the story time, and then if you guys wanna see the rest of the Puerto Rico vlog, because I feel like I didn't get to vlog as much as I wanted to. So I wanted to make it like not a whole separate video. Okay, let me tell you guys about when me and my sister thought we got drugged. It's basically like some really scary stuff that happened to us on New Year's Eve. And it was just like very weird and very random. I felt like I was living in a movie this day. Me and my sister were on a vacation to Puerto Rico, right? And it was New Year's Eve. We had no idea what to do, honestly. We were just like asking everyone around like, hey, like, you know what's going on for New Year's? We were asking our Ubers and stuff. We ended up going to Old San Juan. They have like a whole street kind of full of different little bars. So you can go bar hopping right there, right? Pulled up to Old San Juan where they have all the bars, right? First of all, we were lost at first. We ended up finding this little bar that was like separate from all the other bars. So we were there was like people turning up, they were dancing, it was fun, it was cool, but it was mostly like a little bit of an older crowd. There was like 30-20 minutes till it was gonna be midnight. This guy comes up to me and my sister and he's like, oh, we're all gonna be going down to these other bars. They're like a 5-minute walk or something like that. We're all gonna go, like I'm getting a big group of people to go, like if you guys are down. And we were down, like he was telling everybody was outside. He was like hijacking that bar or something like that. The owners were probably like, why the f is he taking all the customers? Basically everyone gathered outside and he introduced me to some random guy, right? We're gonna call this guy Bill. So Bill, I think he was from Florida. He was a white boy from Florida. He was cool. Like I was talking to him. I was not attracted to him in any way, but I was just talking to him like, you know, like friendly conversation. He told me he likes traveling a lot. We were just talking, right? And so we all start walking to these other bars where he was like taking us all, I guess, just conversating whatever as we walk. And then we get to the place, you guys, the street where all the little bars are at. So good. And we go kind of make line at the bar. Bitch, I'm like, I'm trying to like drink at least a shot before it hits 12, you know? So it's me and my sister and then Bill. Bill like stuck around with us. I kind of didn't want him to, but I was like, whatever, like I hope he doesn't think anything other than like we're just like friends. So as we're waiting at the bar, this guy in front of me, we're gonna call this guy, I'm gonna call him Mango. I don't know why I thought of that. Mango, right? So Mango looks over and he like starts talking to me. I don't know how the conversation started, to be honest, but I ended up finding out that he lives in LA. So none of the people from this story were locals to PR. Like all the locals that we met were actually really cool, and like I had a much better experience with them versus these guys. But yeah, so me and Mango are kind of talking a little bit, and I was kind of interested in what he was telling me because he told me that he was there in Puerto Rico because he had acted on a show on set in Puerto Rico and he loved it so much that he wanted to come back and visit without being on set. So I was like interested. That's something that interests me, right? But I didn't think anything of it. Once again, like I wasn't flirting with him or with the other guy. I was just talking normal. And also keep in mind, Mango looked a lot older, so I was like, yeah, like this is like definitely not anything. Like this is nothing, right? So eventually Mango offers to pay for all of our shots, even Bill's shot, because Bill was right there with us. He's like, yeah, I got the first round, don't worry. I'm like, okay, bet. And then finally, you guys, the clock hit 12. We celebrated everything. I filmed a little video, and then we got to order our shots. And first of all, he told me that he knew the bartender. I was like, oh yeah, like I'm cool with him. I was like, okay. So he ordered the shots for us, and I was kind of like trying to pay attention to when he was pouring it, but I was talking to him at the same time, and I wasn't very aware of my surroundings, which I should have been more aware of. Definitely something I learned. I learned a lot of things from this. I'm gonna get into that, but okay. So Mango ordered our shots, we got our shots, we all did cheers or whatever. Everyone took their shot except for him. Mango didn't take his shot right away. He looked at the bartender. I saw him looking at the bartender. He was like, and then he drank it. Which was very, very weird to me. I was like, this is so sus. Like, I don't know what to think of that. Like, it was very obvious, so it made it like, why would he be so obvious if it was like anything bad? Like he drugged our drinks or like something like that. Like, why would he be so obvious about it? Well, either way, I was like, I'm not taking any risk. I told my sister, I was like, oh my god, like I just saw him like signal to the bartender, like I'm scared. We had to immediately leave. We acted like she was on the phone with her boyfriend. She doesn't even have a boyfriend. He was probably like, these fucking bitches just took a shot from me and just left. I don't care, whatever he thought, right? So we exit and we're just arguing. My sister was mad at me because she was like, you need to like, you can't be like talking to these guys and shit. And I'm like, I thought we were just like talking as friends. First of all, that's something I learned this night. I learned to not even interact with a man unless I think he's cute and I want to talk to him in another way, because even if I were to talk to him just as a friend, he might not see it as that way, which is most likely he's not going to see it as that way. That's something I learned, which I should have already knew. But anyways, we were outside just contemplating, what are we gonna do? Like, if we call her Uber, like what if we like get drugged out like while we're driving and then something happens to us? And basically it was just really, really scary. Like, dude, when I tell you, we were just there in the street, like everybody was like on that party vibe, you know, walking around, like hopping from bar to bar. We were there in the street and just like trying to process what the fuck just happened, and just very scared, because imagine you're just out somewhere, you're on vacation, and you suddenly think that somebody drugged you and you're only person that's there with you on vacation. It was very, very scary, you guys. Like, I started to kind of freak out internally, and then that guy Bill suddenly comes over with one of his friends, and his friend, like a random guy, we hadn't even met him yet, right? So we were out in the street. They walk up to us and his friend like puts his hand on my sister's waist, and my sister looks at him. She's like, don't, like, I don't know, she like confronted him about it. She was like telling me like, you don't put your hands on people that you don't know. And basically like they were having a little like argument right there, and then I got in and I was like, what did he do? And then she was like, he touched my waist, and I was like coming at him too. But either way, we were like, you know what, we need to get home, because like what are we gonna fucking do, bro? Like out in the street. I don't know how you act when you get drugged or roofied. I was like, yeah, we need to go home. So thank god there's an Uber like 2 minutes away, and it was a woman, so we called her Uber. And you guys, this sucked. Like literally it was like 12:20 when we got in our Uber. Like we had just come out, we had come out of the hotel like around 11. It was like 12:20. We were like, bro, like it's New Year's, like we don't want to be going through this right now. Like I said in my last video, if you guys saw the little cliffhanger, better to be safe than sorry. So we went back to the hotel. We were in the hotel for like almost a whole hour just waiting. So glad nothing happened. Nothing happened, you guys. It was a false alarm. Like he didn't actually do anything to our drink. So after like an hour of waiting, we were like, you know what, bro, like let's go back outside. I mean, it was just a false alarm. Like nothing actually happened. We ended up going back, and we went back to the same exact place, you guys. And I was just hoping, I was like, hopefully he like left or he went to another bar. Let me not run into him or Bill either, Mango or Bill. I didn't want to run into either of them. We go and tell me why they're both right there. First of all, they're both staring hella hard. I was just trying to ignore them, trying to stay in our own like little space, trying not to talk to them. Me and my sister, we started having a good time, you know, like we started loosening up, like dancing and stuff, and then we met some Puerto Rican friends, and they were really cool. And so we were like, oh, like we could stick around with them. So we ended up like sticking around with that group, and we ended up going to another bar. So all of us went, and girl, tell me why, like 5 minutes into being there, I noticed Mango is there at the bar, and he's like hella close to us, and I didn't think anything of it, right? But then we start walking to like a different section in that bar because it was like a big one. Like it was like there was like several different bars within the bar. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know what that's called. I don't know, is that a club? I noticed he's there again. Throughout the whole night I could see him in my peripheral vision and I could feel him staring. So eventually when the night is like almost done, he comes up to me and he tries to talk to me again. And he tells me, I would love to take you out for dinner. Because my fucking dumbass told him I lived in LA too, which I really regret doing, and I learned from it now. But yeah, so he's like, I would love to take you to dinner sometime. And I'm just like, oh, like, one thing I learned about myself through this experience is I'm kind of a people pleaser. Like, I have a hard time just speaking up and setting like strict boundaries, which I'm gonna work on, like really seriously, take it really seriously. I'm so thankful for this experience though, because it opened my mind to that. But I was like, oh, like, I don't know, like, I was like, I feel like you're kind of old for me. And I had asked him how old he was earlier in the night, and he like kind of ignored me. Like he switched the topic. I was like, how old are you? And he was like, I'm 40. And I was like, yeah, like you're too old. I feel like you're like my dad's age. My dad's like 50 something though. But either way, and he was like, how old are you? And I was like, I'm 20. And he was like, oh, it's because you just have like more mature energy. You carry yourself really maturely. And I was like, yeah, I know, but I just don't feel comfortable with that. Like, first of all, bitch, that's what every man wants to say when they're being predators. But whatever, I ended up telling him no, it was fine. Oh, and I missed the part too. He was always there, like I said, throughout the night. So when me and my sister were getting ready to leave, we called an Uber. Our Uber was like 2 minutes away, and we were like, you know what, let's just exit and just wait in the street. So we were about to leave, literally like exited the place. But as we exited, we realized that it was pouring rain. So we were like, oh no, like we're gonna wait inside. So we turned back around to wait inside, and bitch, tell me why he's right there walking towards the exit door as well. Right, we're right here, he's like right here, like walking towards the door. He sees us that we turned back around, and he like acts like he was looking somewhere else, and he starts like dancing. And I was like, what the fuck? So he was trying to follow us out and probably go like follow us to another bar. But yeah, guys, that was a story time about what happened in Puerto Rico. Other than that, like, we had really good experiences with everybody else that we met. If you take something from the story, let it be to always be aware of your surroundings. Be careful who you interact with. Unfortunately, as women, like, we can't really interact with a lot of men, especially in those settings, like in a friend way. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. And yeah, guys, now I'm gonna let you guys get into the rest of the Puerto Rico vlog. I did vlog as much as I could, but you know, I was also trying to be in the moment. So let's get into that. Good morning, girls. It's, let me start saying that, 6 in the morning, right? I don't know how much I vlogged yesterday. Yesterday was a more chill day because we got home around like 4 in the morning. We woke up around like 11, and then we had a lunch at the bitch, I cannot talk this morning. And then we had a brunch at this place called Paulina's something, but it was called Paulina something. It was funny telling them my name. I was like, they're probably like, why is this bitch name the same as the restaurant? We went to the beach for a bit. That's what we ended up doing. And today we are going to be ATVing, you guys. I am so excited. We bought this excursion for ATVing. We're gonna be going to like this farm. I don't know, I just know it's gonna be really cool. So let's get ready for that. I look like a little rata right now. Hold on, you guys, I just realized you wear freaking helmets. I don't need to put my hair up. And I was like, I don't want to put my hair up because I don't like putting my hair up like that. So good. Also because I just washed my hair yesterday, so I'm like, I'm gonna ruin my curls that fast. I'm just gonna put a little bit of concealer on, a little bit of blush, just kind of natural makeup just to have something on, but not gonna do too much. We can't forget the sunscreen. Also, let me tell you something that I feel like I learned too late in life. If you leave your concealer on for a little bit longer before blending it out, it's gonna give you a lot better coverage. I feel like I could have learned that a long time ago. Okay, guys, see, when you let it dry, it's gonna give you way more coverage. Let me show you. Like, you saw that?
Just keep in mind safe distance at all times, okay? And we'll begin. And move. Now, driving. Pass.
Are ready. Have my gear on. These are the ATVs. I'm kind of scared, and I wasn't gonna buy glasses at first, but they were like, you're gonna get so dirty, you're gonna get muddy, it's gonna be like crazy. So I'm like, shit. You guys, let me know if you recognize this from Black Panther 2. Because I remember seeing this in the movie. This is called Mi Casa. So we're taking a break right now, you guys, from the ATVs. So they can cool down a little bit. Girl, tell me why the person behind me and my sister freaking crashed. They crashed. We went down this rocky hill and they crashed, like se estamparon a la verga. That's why I was going slow as shit down the hill. But yeah, so we were there like waiting for her to get unstuck for a minute. So hot, you guys, but it's so much fun. We're gonna get some water right now. So pretty, you guys. I want to go on those. Okay guys, so we're back at the hotel. The clip I showed you guys from earlier, we were looking at some cute little boutiques. We were shopping around. Well, my sister bought something. I didn't get anything. Yeah, and then we came to the hotel. This bitch took a nap. Bitch stays taking naps. She took a 2-hour nap. Nice. And I was just like, what the fuck? Just take 2-hour nap. So if you guys are wondering why I'm wearing this and why I'm not even wearing it right, first of all, don't even mind that. I was gonna wear this, but then I was like, you know what? I don't feel like this mood today. So when we were shopping around in Old San Juan, I found this dress. And look at how freaking pretty it is. It's so beautiful. Vamos a planchar. Wifey little duties. I don't like to plancha things. That's why I bought a steam plancha. It's literally like $30 and it makes planchando so easy. Like you just lay your clothes on the bed or wherever you want. You just steam them and that's it. That's all you have to do. I'm ready now. Look at my dress. Look how cute. Let me show you guys in the mirror. It's so pretty, guys. I'm not gonna lie though, I'm kind of shy to wear it just because we don't even know where we're going. We're going to a restaurant probably here by our hotel. But you know what? Fuck it. You only live once. It's a cute dress. I'm gonna wear it. I don't need like a special occasion to wear it. I could just wear it. Just wear it. Bitch, I could wear this to Walmart if I wanted. Me trying to convince myself I'm not sure to wear this. But yeah, guys, we're about to head out to dinner right now. I'll show you guys wherever we end up going. You guys, so Grecia's texting this guy. ¿Y qué te dijo?
Dice, ¿en qué andas, ma? ¿Qué haces?
And this bitch was like, what does that mean? And I'm like, I'm assuming that means like, what are you up to? ¿En qué andas?
Pero luego dijo, ¿qué haces?
¿En qué andas, ma? ¿Qué haces? Well, I think that makes more sense. Like, that was part of the question. Because that makes more sense because this bitch was like, ando a pie.
Guys, this bitch can't even wear this dress because it's windy and her ass was about to come out.
I'm telling you, I was just walking like normal. Next thing I know, I feel the fucking breeze on my ass. And I think I did stop my dress from going up into... She showed them how I did it.
You're like,
Bro, and there was a señor walking behind me. And we looked back and he laughed, bro. And now I'm holding it así. And it's such a thin dress, you guys, that I literally feel like my ass is actually out. And I don't know why I didn't think... I'm like feeling hella breeze and there's a reason. You guys, look at this. Bitch, so we walked to the restaurant. It's a 7-minute walk. We walked there and back. Me duele. She's like, a ver si se te ocurre volver a ponerte. And I drank that fucking Henny colada shit. And ever since then, I can't stop being like, anything is possible.
Be fucking for real.
Oh, girl, that shit fucking hurts. So last night we actually ended up going out. We went to the, I think it was bars. It was the bars. We were like bar hopping and we met these guys and they were really nice. They were really cool. We kind of stayed with them. We were hanging out and they're from Puerto Rico. Because first of all, if I'm gonna hang out with somebody here, I want to hang out with a Puerto Riqueño, because I'm like, bitch, I could see like people from the US when I'm in the US, you know, like I want to know these people and see how they are, you know, and like experience it. And we didn't get home, you guys, until like 4 in the morning. And I didn't even realize, like, I was having a good ass night. I'm telling you, I was having a good ass night. Wasn't even checking my phone. Turns out I look at my phone and it's 4 in the morning and we're like, goddamn. So they ended up giving us a ride to our hotel. And you guys, they even showed us La Perla. Like, they took us to La Perla to see the neighborhood a little bit. They told us that on other days, like, it gets more full and like with tourists and stuff. So we didn't like go in too deep. We just kind of looked like in the first street. because they were like, it's just mostly locals today, because it's just like people that live here in the neighborhood, because it was a Monday. Right now we're gonna go to the beach. Well, we need to have breakfast. I kind of want to get acai bowls. I saw some that looked really good. Let me show you what I'm wearing.
So after we went ATVing, we went to get some food. Yes, we went.
Hi guys, so like I said earlier, I didn't end up vlogging too much of the rest of the Puerto Rico trip. A lot of the things that we mostly did was just like go out to eat or go to the nightlife at night. So there's like copyright with the music, and then I feel like it wasn't that, it's not that interesting to see, just like, and also the music there at the restaurants, like copyright too. So it was a little bit hard. That's why I just ended up including everything in this video. But I hope you guys love the video. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video.